This is Shailaja from BCom second year from TTWRDC Medak. Today, my topic is classifications of business. So, before we are going to the topic business, we have to learn about economic activities and non-economic activities. First one, economic activities. Activities which are undertaken by people with the object of earning money are known as economic activities. For example, production of goods. And the next topic, non-economic activities. Those activities whose aim is not to earn money and to create wealth, but to satisfy social, psychological, and emotional needs. For example, a housewife cooking food for her family. Characteristics of business. First point, an economic activity. Economic activity is nothing but you have an intention of making money. Second one, production or procurement of goods and services. Either you should produce the goods or procure. That means you are storing or processing the goods. Third one, sale or exchange of goods and services. Here, either you should exchange the goods or sell the goods. Fourth point, dealing in goods and services as a regular basis. Here that means you are not doing the business for only one day. It's your work you have to do regularly. Fifth point, profit earning. Every business characteristic has profit earning. So that is why the intention is to make profits. Sixth point, uncertainty of return. Every business has uncertainty. That means you can't predict that what going to be happen in the future. So that is why in this character, soft business, we has to know uncertainty of return. The return may not be fixed like salaries or fixed. It will be changes from time to time. Sometimes you will get profit and sometimes you will get loss. Seventh one, element of risk. Every business has element of risk. Without risk, there is no business. And next topic is types of economic activities. First one, business. Second point, profession. And third, employment. Let us know what is business. The term business refers to the state of being busy. Every individual person is engaged in activities to fulfill his or her set of needs and wants. All these activities are intended to satisfy human needs. Second one, profession. Profession is an occupation requiring specialized education. In other sense, profession refers to a body of people in a learned occupation. It requires an association with a professional body for a person to practice. Third one, unemployment. Employment is a contract of service. Who works under the contract for a salary is called an employee. And the person who has given the job to the employee is called employer. An employer works under an agreement as per the rules of services and perform tasks assigned to him by the employer. Here, salary is the main thing. And next we have to move to the classifications of business. Next topic is industry and commerce. And see friends, this is the overview of business. Here in business there are two types, there are industry and commerce. In industry also it is divided into three categories. In commerce also it is divided into two categories. So friends, first we have to go through the industry. The production, first one, industry. The production side of business activity is referred to as industry. It is a business activity which is related to the extracting, producing, processing or manufacturing of goods. The goods may be the consumer goods or producer goods. First one, consumer goods are the goods which are used finally by consumer. For example, food grains, textiles and cosmetics. And next one, producer goods. Producer goods are the goods used by manufacturing for producing some other goods. So in the industry, first one we have to learn about primary industry. Primary industry is concerned with the help of nature. It is a nature oriented industry. It is a nature oriented industry which requires a very little human effort. For example, we have to take agriculture, farming, forestry, horticulture, etc. In primary industry, there are two types. There are genetic industry and extractive industry. Here, first one, in genetic industry, we have to learn about genetic industries are engaged in reproduction and multiplication of certain species and plants, certain species of plants and animals with the object of sale. Here, the main aim is to earn more profit from such sales. For example, plants, nurseries, poultry, cattle breeding, etc. And extractive industry. Extractive industry is concerned with extraction or drawing out goods from the soil, air, water. For example, mining industry, coal, minerals, oil industry, iron ore, extraction of timber and rubber from forest. And the next one, secondary industry. This industry, new products are manufactured by using the previously produced things. For example, producing cotton is a primary industry and manufacturing cloth out of cotton. In this industry, there are two types. There are manufacturing industry and construction industry. Manufacturing industries are engaged in transforming raw materials into finished goods with the help of machines and manpowers. And in manufacturing industry, it is divided into four types. There are first one, analytical industry, second one, synthetic industry, third one, processing industry, fourth one, assembling industry. So friends, let us see what are they. First one, analytical industry. In an analytical industry, the basic raw material is broken into several useful material. Here, the basic raw material is broken into several useful materials. So, for example, we have to take in an oil refinery, the crude oil is refined and the left out the oil can be used for petroleum products or obtained. And next one, synthetic industry. In this type of manufacturing industry, two or more materials are fixed to form a new product. Here, one or two or materials are combining together and it will be forming a new product. And third one, processing industry. In the processing industry, process it through the various stages. Here, the materials are processing through the various stages. For example, in the we have to take the textile industry. Here, cotton, the cotton is there. Na? The cotton is passes through the wearing, dyeing, bleaching, and printing process. And the next one is fourth one, assembling industry. Here, where in the parts manufactured by different industries are assembled to produce a new product and useful product. For example, we have to take like computers and watches, etc. And next thing is next topic, construction industry. Here, construction industries are take up the work of constructions, buildings, bridges, roads, dams, canals, etc. This industry is different from all other types of industry. In case of other industries, goods can be produced and sold at another place. And service industry. Here it includes all those services which help in business to move smoothly. For example, we have to take a transport business, transport, insurance, warehousing, advertising. This all comes under service industry. Service industry is also known as tertiary industry. Next topic is commerce. Commerce is that part of business which is concerned with the exchange of goods and services and includes all those activities which are directly or indirectly facilitates the exchange. Here again it is divided into two branches. Let us see branches of commerce. In branches of commerce there are two types. There are trade and next thing is aids to trade. Here trade is buying and selling of goods and services. Trade is a branch of commerce. It connects buying and selling activities. An individual who does trade is called a trader. Trader transfers the goods from producer to consumer. He earns profit from these activities. Other activities of commerce such as transport, insurance, warehousing, banking, advertising, etc. In trade, it is divided into two types. They are home trade and foreign trade. Okay friends, let us see what is home trade. Home trade is also known as internal trade. Home trade is carried within the boundaries of a country. Here, the buyer and the seller belongs to the same country. Here, home trade is again divided into two categories. They are wholesale trade and retail trade. So friends, let us see what is wholesale trade. Wholesale trade implies buying and selling of goods in large quantities. Wholesale trade service is a connection link between the producers, wholesalers and retailers. And retail trade. Here it involves buying and selling of goods in small quantities. Here retail service has a connection link between the wholesalers, retailers and consumers. Here retail trade is the final stage of distribution. Next one, foreign trade. Foreign trade is also known as external trade. It refers to buying and selling of goods and services between two or more countries through the international airports and seaports. Here, foreign trade is again classified into three categories. They are import trade, export trade and re-import trade. So friends, let us see what is export trade. It means the sale of goods to foreign countries. For example, Indian exports tend to the United Kingdom. Next one, import trade. It refers to the purchase of goods from foreign countries. For example, India buys petrol from Iran. And the next topic, export trade, where the goods are imported for export to the another countries. Here it means importing goods from one country for the purpose of exporting them to the another country. And this type of trade is also known as re-export trade. And the next topic is aids to trade. All those activities which help in removing various hindrances which arises in connection with the production and distribution of goods are called auxiliaries to trade. Here, hindrances means difficulties can be removed. It is divided into it has 6 categories. They are transport, communication, banking, insurance, warehousing and advertising. So friends, let us see what is transport. There is a vast distance between centers of production and centers of consumption. This difficulty is removed by transport. Transport creates place utility. There are several kinds of transport such as air, such as air, water, and land transport. And next one, communication. Communication means transmitting or exchanging of information from one person to another. It can be oral or in written. Modern communication means like telephone, telegraph, telex, email, telecommunications, etc. And the next topic is banking. Bank solves the problem of finance. Businessman receives money and pay money in large amount. It is risky to carry large amount of amount is carrying from one place to another. So here banking comes as a solution. And the next topic is insurance. It provides a cover against the loss of goods in the process of transport, storage, theft, fire, etc. Wherever the loss happens to the business, here the insurance company will pay for the loss. And next one, warehousing. Storing the goods in warehouses from the time of production till the time they demanded by the customer. Sometimes you need to store raw material because in every seasonal items the seasonal fruits will not be available. For example, if we take a mango, mango is only cultivated mango is only available in summer season only. Later in summer and later in winter seasons, mangoes will be available, no. So if you are a juice manufacturer, you has to buy in advance mangoes to fulfill in other seasons. And next one, advertising. Advertising brings goods and services to the knowledge of prospective buyers, means upcoming buyers. For example, without knowing that product, we can't purchase. If we detail explain to the customers, then only they can buy. So that is why advertising is the main thing. And thank you.